Fair podcast. And
Fair use, fair use.
I'm not even going to hold y'all. I'm going to get right into it. I really would like to know what's so funny about the social injustices of Black women. People have been laughing for a very long time. And I'm having a difficult time with figuring out what's so funny. Because I don't think that Black women are laughing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to speak for all Black women and say that we are not laughing. I don't know what end of the spectrum that you're on in your journey as a Black woman. Whether you're a mule, whether you're a mammy, whether you're sovereign, whatever it is that you are in your journey.
Before we get into this, salute out to the Woman's Sphere podcast. I got sent the link for her podcast, and I started to listen to this, and she was making some great points. She was making some good points, but the majority of the situation was a little bit biased. And I want to just play some of the her content to kind of give you guys some feedback or whatever case may be. I think one of the big issues is now she's describing, like, I don't know what end of the spectrum you are, whether you're a mammy or a pick-me, and I think that's one of the problems that we have, whether you belong to the manosphere, the woman's sphere, or you just kind of in between, you know what I'm saying? Red pill, pink pill, blue pill, black pill. It's like, we're for some reason we're coming up with all of these names to identify people, and sometimes we throw out names immaturely or prematurely, all three of them, you know what I'm saying? And I think what's happening right now is that we use these titles to discourage and to disrespect others that don't agree with us or that don't see how we see things, how we view things. And I think what it's doing is creating more discord, and it's counterproductive. But we're going to listen to her and see, give our outtake.
I don't think any of us are laughing, though. No matter where we are. I think as a collective, we aren't laughing. We don't see anything funny. Nothing at all.
What's up, Rodney?
So I want to know what's so funny. Because you guys have been laughing for quite some time, and nothing is funny. Nothing that you're laughing about.
So, Black men and Black women have been laughing at one another for quite some time. They've been let's just be real across the board, right? They've been disrespecting each other for a long time. It's not just Black men disrespecting Black women. It's equal. I've sat back and I said, you know what? I'm not a part of the manosphere, but let me listen to what they have to say. Definitely not a part of the woman's sphere, but in order for me to get a fair and balanced perspective, let me listen to the woman's sphere. And I've heard name calling on both sides. I've heard disrespect on both sides. I've heard we're divesting on both sides. I've heard you're no good. Becky and Adam would be better for us on both sides. So my thought process is, where's the accountability? Where's the accountability? Like, I see zero accountability, and I see all of this deflection. And my thought process is, who is telling you that what you're doing is right? If you bash black men, you're right. But if black men bash black women, they're wrong. If you point out the faults and the shortcomings of women, you're wrong. I'm trying to figure out how do we get to being right? How do we get to everybody's now happy, everybody's now cool? Because my thought process is, as long as you have conversations that are not balanced, as long as you point the finger, we'll never get anywhere. We'll never accomplish anything. And then it's like we keep on feeding this narrative of it's everybody else's fault or it's their fault. And at one point in time, do I hear in this podcast, do I hear anything about us as women need to do better? How we think, how we act, how we speak, we need to do better. Like, there is zero accountability. Zero. But I digress. Let me let this play.
It's funny. All of the caricatures and stereotypes being placed out there about black women, none of it is funny. I don't think any of us.
There's a difference between the City Girls, Meg Thee Stallion, and Michelle Obama. Let's make it even more simpler. There's a difference between Meg Thee Stallion and Michelle Obama. If you point out the bad behaviors, if you point out the stereotypes that surround Meg Thee Stallion, who's to say that you're wrong? Who's to say that you're wrong? If you point out the bad behaviors of Little Boosie, who's to say that you're wrong? What I'm saying is, it just seems like even though we see the foolery and the shenanigans, we ain't gonna speak, especially if I'm a man. If I'm a man, right? Because I talked about the men yesterday. I had a video about the men yesterday. So today I want to kind of talk with the women. But the fact of the matter is, it just seems like us as men, if we talk to one another, for some reason, you still consider yourself to be a man if you don't point out the foolery and the fuckery. Some reason you feel like if you ignore the fact that Little Boosie, right, all these rappers getting paid to promote violence, to get paid to promote womanizing and drugs and drinking, right, get paid to do this. You want us to cancel Lil Nas X, and then you want us to leave Little Boosie alone. You want us to ignore it. Well, I think that would be disingenuous. So if I go on my podcast, so I'm on my channel and I'm addressing, hey, this music needs to be changed. You know, there's a time and a place for everything. You know, we probably need to support something a little bit more positive versus making these rappers rich. Well, if I did that on my podcast, that would promote some type of balance. But here's the thought process. Why would you as a woman not promote that on your platform? You're saying what Meg Thee Stallion is doing is cool. Check. Cardi B is doing is good. Check. But what I'm saying is there's some negative behaviors out there. There are things that we could be talking about to police up other women, to police up other men, to police up communities. But for some reason, the blame, based on what I'm hearing, is just solely based on men. You know who damages? Let me tell you something. A black man's worst enemy is a black man. A black woman's worst enemy is a black woman. Before I try to, hey, as a man, go try to police up the black women, I need to holler at the fellas. Yo, fellas, we got some shit we need to work on, which that's what I addressed in my video yesterday. We got some things we need to work on. It's kind of distasteful to hear a woman say, well, we ain't going to talk about us ladies. We going to talk about them. Well, the same people that's cheering for you to come up with these nicknames and disparaging comments about black men are the same people that's going to fuck you over, are the same people that's going to be jealous of you because you've leveled up, because you've now found a black man that you can actually be in a relationship with, you can be positive with, you can build with. Those are going to be the same women hating on you. The same people that's cheering and applauding right now because they vindictive, bitter, just mad, just want to be a part of whatever it is that's going on that's a little bit bigger than them. They're going to be the ones that are going to be hating on you. So my thought process is, where is the accountability? Where's the accountability? If we're saying that we're going to talk hour upon hour upon hour about another gender, the thought process is, when do you say, let's look at ourselves and fix us? Now, it's not about divesting. It's not about disrespecting. It's about saying, are we actually the best version of ourselves? I'm going to be honest with you, man. Social media is a very interesting place because you sit down and you listen to people speak, and it's like they're speaking with this tenacity of, you know what I'm saying, what they're saying is so powerful and so moving and so uplifting, but it's creating so much division. If a person doesn't say, let's promote building, let's promote a better thought process, let's promote evening out the playing field, and saying we both done messed up, we both done some shit. But it's like, if you say I'm gonna totally ignore what the woman's doing right here, and I'm gonna talk about the man, what the man is doing. I'm gonna totally ignore what sis is saying, and I'm gonna talk about what the man is doing. I'm gonna totally ignore my sister's actions, but I'm gonna talk about what the man is doing. I think that's disingenuous. I don't consider you like a real person, because here's the thing, you're going to ignore what the person is doing to your left just so you can speak on the person to your right. And the thought process is, so that means you ain't going to be fair and impartial. That means you're going to be biased, right? That means you're going to let your sister self-destruct. That's not really helping your sister. You just, I hope she get it right. I hope she makes it. Men should talk to men. Women should talk to women. But in the collective, we should all talk to each other. But the thought process is, I'm not going to sit down with somebody that's intrigued to call me names and to disrespect me. Nobody should do it. Nobody should do it. But I'm also not going to sit down with someone that's totally oblivious to the fact that
new text message.
Totally oblivious to their mistakes and their faults and their wrongdoings. I'm just saying, totally oblivious to their mistakes and to their issues. Let's play some of this.
Are having a good kiki at any of this? What is there, a nervous laugh? Uncomfortable laugh? You know, what type of comedy is this? Is it observational comedy? Is it relatable comedy? It can be neither one of those.
Salute to the chat. Salute.
It can be neither one of those. Because if we go into observational comedy or relatable comedy, the caricatures that's being placed out there by black men that's so doggone funny doesn't represent black women. So I want to know why everything is just so funny. A black woman being in heartache is funny. A black woman being a single mother is funny. A black woman being hurt is funny. A black woman being left to fend for herself is funny. A black woman being abused is funny. Black women's children is funny.
Hey, listen, I'm sitting here like, what black man is laughing? I'm laughing now. Don't hold that against me, but I'm like, what channel is this? Like, where is this at? Like, I need you to put some names in these, what you're talking about, right? Like, where are these people that are laughing at black women being hurt funny? Black women being abused funny? Like, where are these things happening at? Because I think that you, as a woman, should be addressing those men directly. Like, if you saw that on social media somewhere, I would take that commentary and put it so that way my viewers can see it. Look at these black men disrespecting these black women. I understand this happens, Jay LaRue. I definitely understand it, but the thought process is it can't be happening that often. And what's so funny is because with the whole Jacob Blake situation, I seen some black women going ham. Like, I think it's Jacob Blake. Was it Jacob Blake? Was that the guy that was dating a white girl and he died? I think so. And it was like, I believe it was Cynthia G. I believe it was like, let the white, let Becky or whatever she said, let them rally for her. Since he was dating outside his race, let the white people rally for him. And they rallied for him. They definitely did rally for him. But, and I think I did a whole video on that as well. But the fact of the matter is, it's interesting that you point out black men laughing at black women, but you don't say that on both sides do it. Both sides do it. Like I'm telling y'all, man, you gotta be a certain type of female, like a certain type of person, you know, a certain type of person to just sit here and blame everybody but you. Nah, I don't think it was George Floyd. I think it was, I don't know if it was Jacob. No, it wasn't Jacob Blake. It's not Jacob Blake. It's I forgot his name though. I forgot his name. It's probably gonna come to me. But you gotta be a certain type of person to point the finger and never point it at yourself. God damn, like you don't do nothing wrong. Did you see DJ Academic on Fresh and Fit going after the females and she pulled a gun? I didn't see that. I didn't. Oh, I don't know. I don't watch Cynthia G. This was like, you know, I think it was like earlier this year or last year, but it was definitely, I think it was definitely this year. Randy says Cynthia G, although there is truth to some of what she says, she turns around and participating in the same dysfunctional behavior. Thus, it makes her a hypocrite. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. Just because I grab a bunch of facts, you know, statistical data, you know what I'm saying, or I'll point out something that is currently going on in the news that I can use as a point to say, see, I told you I was right. The thought process is this, man. The more that we embellish hatred, the more that we embellish disdain for one another, I'm telling you right now, it is going to create a whole lot of chaos moving forward. If we can move forward. If we can move forward. Again, I say this. If you are a person that say, I want to divest from black men, I want to divest from black women, bye. We won't miss you. Bye. But you making this announcement that you're getting ready to leave. And I'm just kind of like, well, you don't have to make an announcement. Just go. The door is that way. I don't know if you want people to say, no, don't leave. Oh my God. You making this announcement, just leave. You know, it's like you want to scream and holler and do this dance. It's like, and this is why I'm leaving. And this is why I'm mad. We don't give a fuck. You was, here's the thing. What Uncle Stu say, were you an asset or were you a liability? This ain't just for Cynthia G. This is for everybody that kind of spit that same type of dysfunctional rhetoric, right? If you are you an asset or you a liability? You wasn't an asset when you was here. So why the hell would you be? You wasn't an asset when you was here. So why the hell would we be mad because you moved out the way? So someone that wants to be a part of the conversation, wants to have some understanding, wants to have some empathy, wants to be a team player, that wants to understand, hey, well, how was your day? that realize that it's not all about them, move, bitch. I'm just saying, move. Get out the way. Whether you a male or whether you're a female, I'm calling that shit down the middle. If you are not an asset, motherfucker, you are a liability. You're a liability. Ain't nobody, oh, please don't leave. If you think Adam or Becky is better, then you go do you. You go do you, but to try to spit in black men's face, to try to spit in black women's face and say, oh, they're better than you. Well, they are not picking you. They're not picking you. The people that are advocating for divestment or divesting, right? 9 times out of 10 are not in a good, successful relationship. That's one. And 2, haven't been chosen. They haven't been chosen. You screaming and hollering and cheerleading and all that other bullshit, talking about, oh, well, you know, these people are better than y'all. But those people ain't pick you. You still sitting in the same spot you was sitting in last year, talking the same fuck shit, and ain't showcased that you are in a successful relationship. Nowhere, no how. You want us to feel a certain type of way because you say you gonna leave black men alone? Well, shit, I ain't even know your name. Who is you? Where you come from? You want black women to feel a certain type of way because you promoting white women? Well, shit, who are you? I don't think they know you. It's a lot of screaming and hollering and disrespectful comments about black men and black women, and it's like, well, the only thing I want to do is downplay black women. The only thing I want to do is downplay black men. And my thought process, how is this building you up? They say hurt people, but dysfunctional people. hurt people, but dysfunctional people, oh, they rally the troops. I need to tell everybody how bad these black men are. I need to tell everybody how bad these black women are. And my thought process is, you are a part of the problem. You are a part of the problem. I've never seen so many people, oh, they must be a pick-me. They must be a mammy. They must be this. They must, like, you come up with all of these nicknames. You know what I'm saying? And the thought process is, you must be better than everybody you talk about. You must be better than all of these negative titles that you clearly throw out. If somebody agrees that black men and women should be working together and they should, you know, not be disrespected, you a pick me. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you a pick me, right? And they say, hey, listen, I want to love black men. I want to, you know, I want to build strong nuclear families or whatever. You a mammy. Like, you throw these titles out, and I'm guessing for some reason that's empowering to you. Now, let me help y'all out real quick. Imagine you being a strong person with moral standards and values. You actually being successful in real life. Imagine a woman that is not successful in real life, right? That does not have what you have in real life. Imagine her walking up to you saying you dusty or you a trash bag. Imagine how hypocritical. Imagine how hypocritical the average person don't have $1,000 in their bank account. Credit score is below 600. So I'm left to believe that when I see people cheering and hollering, man, these black men ain't shit. You right. But some of those average people that don't have y'all shit together. So am I to believe that everybody in y'all comments got their shit together? They're not self-centered. They're not egotistical. They're not toxic. They're not narcissists. They didn't do anything bad in their past life or in their former life. Right? They're great people. Right? They're confident people. They're successful people. Am I to believe that while you're sitting trashing black men, that you are the epitome of what a good woman is? I'm about to piss somebody off. Am I to believe this? When I see a group of black men downplaying black women, are you the epitome of what men are supposed to be? Because in hindsight, that's kind of like what you're trying to identify. You perfect, everybody else flawed. How you speak it, how you deliver it, what you pull and put together, that shit is, whoa, fire. You're not trying to build anything. You're not trying to help heal anything. You're trying to keep people who are bitter about life, unsuccessful in life. Shit. Unsuccessful with love, unsuccessful with happiness, unsuccessful with success. You're trying to keep these people where they are. Fuck leveling up. We just gonna sit here and talk a bunch of shit. How about you divest from your motherfucking self? Ooh, shit. I just grabbed this t-shirt and put it on out the pack. My thing, my thought process is some of y'all need to change your clothes. Y'all need to change. Y'all been having that same stale ass attitude and perspective for quite some time, and for some reason it's just like it's. I mean, it's a laundry day for me. I'm just saying. But some of y'all just, hey, every day is the same old. How you gonna meet somebody new and productive, right? How you gonna meet somebody new and productive? And expect to want them to get to know you. I can't imagine dating a woman, sitting in a car, listening to this.
But you saying children that are being laughed at as children for being a black woman's children, you grow up to be adults. Is it funny once you become an adult?
That's from yourself.
And who's doing this laughing?
I'm laughing now. I'm just.
Who's doing this laughing?
I'm laughing.
All of this kikiing and everything is so funny.
I'm kikiing.
Black
now.
man.
I'm sorry. 183rd. Salute, man. Salute.
Black men find the degradation of black women so doggone funny.
Some black men find disparaging comments, find hardship for black women funny. Some black men. Maybe she thinks it's more powerful if she says black men find it. Yada 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 yada. Maybe she thinks it's more powerful, it's more uplifting, it's more yeah, whoa! Not some, all black men do it. Not some black women, all black women. All black women wear weave. All black women wear makeup. All black women wear eyelashes. All, not some, all. Yeah, it sounds better when you say all. Yeah, it rolls off the tongue. Yeah, you can pronounce it very well. All. Whoa! Bro, that to me is so irresponsible. Trill in the building. I see you, Trill. I'm just saying it's just like I'm gonna be honest with you. It's depressing. Jesus Christ. It's depressing to sit and listen to someone downplay black men, downplay black women, because it's just almost like, are you happy in your life? Like if you're a black woman talking about black men, do you have any positive black men in your life? Any good black men in your life? Can you imagine people online downplaying men in general, downplaying women in general, and then get offline and go be with their significant other? I wonder how their significant other feels. Like, I wonder, do they be like, damn, they in there talking that bullshit again? Fuck. Or do they like, oh, honey, great show. Whoa, you blew my mind. Like, I wonder how they feel. Like, are they okay, they're going to be gone from 5 to 7 so I can get this show in real quick. Okay, let me go ahead and start. Divest, ladies! You need to divest from these black, dusty, trash bag, motherfucking bootlicking. Oh shit, they back. Hey, honey. Oh, yes, I finished my show. Thank you. Oh, are we going out tonight? Okay, cool. You know, I love you. I'm just saying, I wonder, like, I really, see, I'm very curious now. I'm very curious now how, as a black woman or as a black man, you put all of that rhetoric out, right? You put all of that rhetoric out. You push this narrative of how bad men are in general, women are in general, and then you get off and go mess with the same men. Go suck on, lick on, ride on, eat on, bite on, whatever it is that you do, this with the same people that you condemn online on a daily basis. Well, that's a little bit hypocritical. That's a little bit disingenuous. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
So funny. Everything that has been placed in the media about black women, what is the most famous caricature in comedy right now? What is the most famous caricature in comedy right now, and who represents it and who pushes it? Black men. Black men created all these negative stereotypes that you got to go in your workplace and fight and bicker and argue about with people who don't know you, aren't from your cultural background, aren't familiar with you at all, aren't familiar.
That statement is false. Black men created stereotypes for black women. Or did the black women themselves create the stereotypes for themselves? That's crazy as shit. For somebody to say that black men created the stereotypes in the workplace. Like, you don't have those same black women stealing from their job, disrespecting their boss, gossiping, promoting drama, being late, smoking weed, smoking drugs, getting caught goddamn fucking in the back room. Black men did that to black women. Where's the accountability at? Where is the accountability at? Where's the accountability at? I'm just saying, like, if you're saying black men have done all of these things, right? They've created the stereotypes for black women. I would even let you slide if you said gay black men created the stereotypes. I was watching this content creator, gay black guy. Then I was watching a female that I guess he suggested, you know, people go check out. And I was just checking. Their mannerisms were the same. Child, let me get you. I didn't even want to do it. I don't even want to do it. Their mannerisms were the same. They both called each other a bad bitch. Like, they both were saying, I'm a bad bitch. I'm telling you, right, if you close your eyes, right, besides from the clear undertones of man in his voice, you can clearly hear they're saying the same shit. I don't know no straight black man that's doing that. I don't know.
Here with you at all. They're white people. They're Indian people. They're Mexican people. They weren't raised in the house with you. But you know what? That nappy-headed Negro was raised in the house with you. And he chose, once he got a chance to enter into the world, is to create all these negative caricatures of you and stereotypes of you. All while building and growing off of you and laughing at you like it's funny. Black women aren't laughing. We're not laughing. So you have black men to thank for this. You have black men to thank for the moment they got a role in comedy. They literally labeled the caricatures of black women as relatable comedy. What's relatable about it? Because most black women don't identify with those caricatures and those characters and those stereotypes. They're very exaggerated, disrespectful, tacky versions of black women that black men have created. And they, listen, y'all, they're calling that relatable comedy. They're calling that relatable comedy, observational comedy. Built off lies, right? Because we know that black men are liars. They're liars. They lie about everything. So if we were to get into observational comedy and relatable comedy, and we talk about black men, would it be funny to call you bullet bags? Would it be funny to call you bullet bags? Would it be funny to say that the white man's ice is colder? Would it be funny to say that? If we're going to go off of observational comedy and relatable comedy, that means that you're going off of the truth, right? So why don't we just say that the ice of a white man is so much colder than yours will ever be? Would that be the truth? Yeah, it would be. It would be, right? Let's go off the fact that you aren't as tough as you say you are, because we see you getting shot down in the street all the time by white men. So they're tougher than you. Is that relatable enough for you? Is that observational enough for you? How about we go off of how you cry for your mama every time you getting your behind whooped by a white man? How about we start making fun of you crying for your mama, and we make that observational and relatable comedy? Because it's the truth, right?
She talking about George Floyd?
It's the truth.
That's crazy.
How about we start laughing about ropes and trees? We'll laugh about ropes and trees too?
That's crazy.
We'll laugh about that?
Ropes and trees.
How about we start laughing at the fact that only thing we got to do to get you to shut up is to call the police? How about we start laughing at that? That's real funny, ain't it?
Wow.
Ain't that real funny?
This is the
that all we got to do is call the police and you run.
This is the Woman's Fear podcast. I've already stated fair use. This is for This is for more than educational purposes. This is the kind of show, the foolery and fuckery that black men and women have to deal with when dealing with their own race. This is the narrative that we have to sit through when we meet someone new. When we say, why are we not dating? Why are we not keeping the money in our community? Because we have to deal with people with poor customer service. We have to deal with people that don't know how to provide good products and services. We have to deal with people who already, just because we're men or just because we're women, just because we have black skin, or automatically we are considered to be dusty until proven otherwise. Trash bag until proven otherwise. Guilty until proven otherwise. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? This is the type of narrative and rhetoric that you have to go, that your sons and your daughters have to deal with when you send them outside your house. Even though you say, treat everybody with respect, son. Treat everybody with love and care. And the same people you tell your children to go be humble to, the same people that you tell they just come from a bad neighborhood. They just was in poverty. No, they just have a weak ass mindset. They just think that they can hurt you by damaging and destroying your character. Judge me by the content of my character and not the color of my skin. Not because I have a penis and balls, that don't make me guilty. Not because you have a vagina, that don't make you guilty. Not because somebody said that has a couple subscribers, well, they all do it. Not some, not a few, they all do it. Can you imagine if this was a white woman talking like this about black people? How the black people would be so mad. We gotta cancel her. But this survives. This narrative right here. Narratives like this, Tommy Sotomayor, these narratives survives. It's almost like that flower that came out the concrete. Some type of way through the blizzard, that motherfucker survived. Okay. Okay.
Because you so afraid of white men? Yeah, Tierra. How about we start saying maybe Emmett Till wasn't so innocent? How about we laugh at that? How about we laugh at that?
Wow.
How about we laugh at Martin Luther King getting shot down on that balcony? How about we laugh at that? You want to start laughing? Let's really start laughing. Because y'all don't have no problem with laughing at everything that is even remotely close to pain or frustration with black women. Y'all don't have no problem.
Where's the accountability? Where's Angela Stanton? Where's April Mason? Like, where are the women that say this is the type of craziness we don't need online? Where are the people standing up in the gap saying we don't need this online? See, here's the thought process. If men start policing men up, right, hold them accountable, holding them responsible. If men started really supporting men, getting behind one another, giving them a place where they can sit down and learn how to be men. Not what they heard in a rap song, not what they seen on Love and Hip Hop, but really had someone face to face. Hey, this is how you tie a tie. This is how you treat a woman. This is how you date. If men start doing that for men, then I believe women should start doing that for one another. But it's for some reason, people only join together when it's for fuck shit. Sis, whoa. This ain't about opening up no business, babe. No, sis. This ain't about traveling to Dubai. No. Our gathering is for the bashing of black men. Shit. Yes. Our gathering is for the destruction. We need to say the most vile things. Yes, I know we got sons. We got sons, but they don't be listening to us anyway. We got husbands. They don't be paying attention to us. Yes, we got fathers that were in our home and that helped raise us, that went to the damn practices, that paid their child support. They were good dads, but no. We're not gonna mention that. There's some disingenuous shit. This is some, like, you really have to be strong in your character as a man or as a woman to sit down and listen to some narrative like this and not feel offended. Oh, well, you wouldn't be offended if they weren't talking about you. No, the thing about it is when you find the person that you're talking about, put their name in the title. Because you keep saying black men as if that's a badge of a fucking flag that you're waving, telling the damn white race, Hispanic race, Oriental race, look how bad our men are. All of them? All of them? Damn, I wonder was Barack Obama considered a dusty? I'm laughing. I'm laughing. I wonder did they consider this man a dusty? How many people think that these type of women, like Cynthia G, right? They considered Barack Obama a Dusty. They considered Michelle Obama a pick-me or a mammy. I'm just curious. I'm just, because it seems like there are no good black men. Like, we can't even, you know what I'm saying? We can't even get one good black man. Like, there's no good news stories, goddammit. Somebody would just send them a good news story. Oh, you about to get me, you about to get my goddamn, you better make my subscribers unsubscribe if I say this shit. I need to promote the hate every day. Every video is about pointing at somebody else and never saying, well, let me do a self-reflection. What am I doing to add to the nonsense? What am I doing to add to the gossip and the drama, the rhetoric that's being spread about black men? Well, my thought process is, fuck you. See, here's the thing. This is what I noticed. When you tell somebody that, like, you in a relationship and you keep on saying, you cheated, bitch, that's gonna make me cheat. That's gonna make me, well, shit, if you keep on blaming me, goddammit, I'm about to go find me some WAP. Is that WAP over there? Is that WAP? Huh? That's like keep on telling your girl, oh, you cheating. You know what, bro? I'm about to go hop on Michael over there. You keep on screaming, oh, you. And my thought process is, why would you think that talking down or bad about men would change anything? Why would you think that calling people names, whether it's women or men, would change anything?
Laughing. In fact, you guys are laughing all the way to the bank. You're laughing all the way to the bank. You are building lies, stereotypes, false narratives, all these weird ghetto caricatures of black women, and you're laughing all the way to the bank. So why don't we start laughing about what your truth is? And your truth is this. You're bums. You're liars. You're treasonous. You're scaredy cats.
Damn, treasonous.
And the white man's ice is colder. That's the truth for you. So how about we start laughing at that? Yeah, let's get our laugh on, ladies. It's real funny, ain't it? Ain't it real funny that we have so many images in the media of y'all laying slain in the street? Ain't that funny? Bleeding out with sheets over you, and your mama crying on the sideline. Your mama crying on the sideline. Your mama can't even get near you because the white man won't let her. Even in your death, the white man still holds govern over you. Ain't that funny?
I had to pause it. This shit hurt my heart. Can you imagine if this is your child's teacher? This is the wife of some pastor, or this is the person you have to go and try to get a loan from. Can you imagine this person being in a position where they have to do something to help you out, especially as a black man? You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine saying, hey, I got to go to child support court or something? Can you imagine her deciding your guilt or innocent if she was a policeman? If she was a judge? When I checked her comments, right, I guess when she was live, she had 344 people watching her live agreeing with her. That's a dangerous message. That's a hateful message.
Your mama can't get near you. You're caught for her, but she's standing on the sidelines, boo. She's standing on the sidelines. Ain't that funny? It's hilarious, right, y'all? I mean, we can sit up and drink wine and get a good kiki and laugh about that, can't we? Yeah, it's relatable comedy, guys. Relatable comedy and observational comedy is what they are calling all of these caricatures that they are creating of Black women. So laying in the street with a sheet over you is relatable and observational comedy for me. Ha, ha.
Observational comedy. If I owned a network, and on that network I decided to make up cartoons, and I did Black women, and I did Black women like Meg Thee Stallion, city girls. It's hot girl summer, right? Hey, tongue always hanging out. It's always some type of hood or inappropriate thing going on. If I emulate a cartoon character from Black women in real life, I'm the problem. Not the people that do it in real life. The characters that we make up as cartoons to emulate the behaviors that we see in real life, those people who make up those characters as a cartoon animation, they're the problem, not the people who do the dysfunctional behavior in real life. Where is the fucking accountability? Where's the accountability? Where's the hey Meg Thee Stallion? Shit, it's a lot of fucking women watching you right now. A lot of young women. Everything can't be about a hot girl summer. Everything can't be about twerking and being half naked. You want to hang with the goons and the thugs, and as soon as you get popped in your fucking toe, Black women ain't protected no more. Yeah, that's it. You deliberately put yourself in harm's way, and then when harm comes your way, now it's somebody else's fault. It's somebody else's job to protect you. Hold on, y'all. If one of my daughters leave the house, right, 11 p.m., goes into a bad neighborhood, and something happens to her, here's the thought process, right? I'm going to definitely make sure that my daughter is fine. But if you think I'm not going to ask her, why were you in that neighborhood at that time of night? Where is the accountability? Somebody talk to me. Where's the accountability? This is the reason why we have delusional ass, dysfunctional people in these fucking in life right now. Because here's the thought process. They got mothers like this. They got mothers like this. They got fathers like this. Nothing you do is wrong. You don't have to look at yourself. Everybody else is to blame. Hell, we're getting so good at this deflection that we're gonna blame a whole nother gender for our actions as men, for our actions as women. We're gonna blame them over there. Zero accountability right here. Zero. She mad at the people making the cartoons about real life people. I'm laughing. I'm laughing. Fuck, sitting here listening to this shit. This shit hurt my fucking heart. I need a goddamn Coke and a smile. Shit. Fuck. God damn. This is some evil shit. This is some evil shit. She is a villain in real life. Shit. God damn. Somebody need to make a character for you. You are a fucking villain. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ, bruh. Shit, how much longer is this shit? Damn. Fuck, this shit is too much.
Ha.
Fuck.
Ha, ha, ha. You being a deaf lollipop is funny to me.
What the fuck is a deaf lollipop?
You being a deaf lollipop is funny to me. What flavor you come in? What flavor you come in?
I'm gonna come in a shit flavor because this shit is stupid. This shit is stupid.
Because I fail to recognize
your worth,
all of this laughter,
your value
that's being thrown in black women's direction.
You fail to recognize your worth and your value sitting online saying disparaging things about men you don't know. If you use examples like, hey, I was dating this last man and he did X, Y, and Z, yada, 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 then we can say, okay, got it, understand there's probably some relatable things other women can say. But to come out with a bullhorn and be like, hey, Emmett Till wasn't, he wasn't innocent. He deserved it. George Floyd deserved it. Damn. Forget hitting below the belt. But not only do I hold a content creator responsible for this nastiness and nonsense, it's the people in the comments that think this type of shit is going to help. This is going to keep people bitter. This is going to keep people vindictive. This is going to keep people toxic. This is going to promote a level of narcissism on a whole nother spectrum. Emmett Till been dead for how long? I bet you if I was a racist person, like if it was a white man that was racist, you know, like a part of one of those organizations like Nazis and Hitler, I bet you they love her. I bet you, bro, I bet you it'd be a whole watch parties. You know how everybody got together when Wakanda came out and dressed up and shit? I bet you they're in their Hitler attire. Listen, I bet you it's watch parties. I bet you they put this shit up on the big screen. They watching this shit in the auditorium or some shit. This is what we love right here. This is powerful right here. Watch how she totally disrespects all the black men. And better yet, watch how all of the black women cheer for her. Watch how they donate to her. This shit is gold. You talking about imploding, forget black on black crime. This right here is man on woman crime. We gonna have them coons kill each other verbally. We gonna have them assault each other's character and pull them down. Whoa, shit! This is mental warfare. This is awesome. This is amazing. I can guarantee you that if there's anybody that has a disdain for black people, they are listening to this shit and they are applauding. They are cheering. They taking shots and shit. They got their little kids in there listening to this shit. This is how they do each other. Whoa! Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm only gonna listen to a couple more minutes of this shit now. This shit too much. I did stop.
So we're going to continue to laugh at you being a deaf lollipop.
I don't know what a deaf lollipop
and
is.
Your mama, you know, I think it's very hilarious that their mothers, that they call on these same caricatures and stereotypes that they laugh at throughout their whole life, can't even get to them when they got the sheet over them in the street. Can't even get to them. They just out there bleeding out in the middle of the street. Mama can't even get to you, boo. That's funny to me. That's hilarious to me, as a matter of fact. So since they gonna laugh at us, we gonna return that laughter. Like I said, John's observational comedy and relatable comedy. So we get to laugh, right? We get to place a name on it, and we get to laugh. So, I mean, we can do this. We can create a day out of the week where we do observational comedy panel discussions where we sit and laugh at you, black men. At you.
A black man being found dead in the street with a sheet over him, you're going to say that's called observational comedy, and you're going to promote a day out the week where you have live panels to laugh at it.
We sit up, and all we got to do is go to the media. I mean, how ironic that young Dolph was going to get cookies and got killed. Funny, right? Funny, right? Sorry, sorry, young Dolph, but it's pretty damn funny. You was going to get cookies and then whoop, gone. Is that funny? Should we start creating panel discussions like black men do, where they sit up and talk about black women all day and laugh at the social injustice of black women? So should we laugh?
Don't you already have you? I seen you and Cynthia G and Nyla Says and some other people sitting up on panels talking and laughing about black men. So I'm trying to wrap my head around this. You're talking about men doing something that you do yourself. Am I crazy or something? You're downplaying and mad about shit you and Cynthia G do yourself that you're guilty of. People are in the comments laughing and clapping and cheering for her saying she's going to be laughing at your dead son, your husband, your father, your cousin, your boyfriend, your co-worker. They're going to be cheering that somebody you care about is laying dead in the street because they're a black man. This some sick shit, bro. This is some sick. See, I don't have any sons, but I have brothers, and I have, of course, male friends, right? Can you imagine seeing a black woman standing there laughing? My son laying dead in the street, and I look over and I see this motherfucker standing over there laughing. You online with a picture of my dead son laughing at somebody you didn't know that's never done any harm to you. And this is supposed to make you look better. This is supposed to say, yes, I'm successful in real life. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nope. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. This is some hateful shit. And for people to sit down and applaud this shit, that is some sick shit. That is some dysfunctional shit. And when men are online and they're beefing and play pretending and reacting video, this is the shit that they should say you know what? This is the type of shit we don't need. That's why I said there are bigger conversations to be had, because now you have to empower men against this type of rhetoric. You have to empower women against this type of rhetoric. Because here's the thought process. Anybody that want to work together, that want to build together, they pick-me's and they mammies and they all of these disrespectful comments. But what are you? What is a woman like this? What is this the epitome of black women? Somebody who hides their face and has so much to say in hatred and disdain. Does that make you a real one? Does that make you a bad bitch? Does that make you a savage? Does that mean your credit good? You got home ownership? You're an entrepreneur? You got stamps in your passport? You got access to credit? You are in a successful relationship? Your kids are amazing? Hell, you got a bachelor's, an associate's, a doctorate. You that motherfucker. It must mean that. This is some destructive ass shit. This is some destructive ass shit. Can you imagine what she is telling young people around her, young women around her about black men? Can you imagine going on a blind date of someone who feels just because they're a woman that they need to look down on you? Just because you're a black man, they need to look down on you. The white man's ice is colder, which is what she said. The white man's God damn! I ain't got cold ice. We ain't got cold ice. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Now I gotta figure out how to get cold ice. Jesus, it's so much pressure. It is so much pressure being a man. God damn. She don't think we got cold ice. I thought ice was ice. But okay. The fuck, did you take the temperature? How do you know they ice is colder? The fuck? Fuck, I don't know. And how the fuck are these people making ice? I mean, are they making a fucking form this magical spell, get this ice done? Man, I'm gonna give you about maybe 5 more minutes, man, because I want you to get this motherfucker.
After young Dolph was going to get cookies, and then within 2 seconds he was gone.
He was going to get
That's funny too, huh?
For his grandmother, you stupid motherfucker.
That's hilarious. Every single time a black man is murdered or killed, should we fire up a live stream and do panel discussions and laugh?
I may be ignorant. Where are black women being killed and there are black men going live on a panel laughing? Somebody get O'Shea in here, or Kevin Samuels. I want to know, like, is this happening in the manosphere? Because she obviously is seeing this shit. She obviously done seen black woman die, right? And then black men, for some reason, got together, had a whole panel, and was just bustless laughing. The thing about it, she ain't saying no names. She ain't giving no place where we can go and then as men correct the issue. So you're speaking about a problem that you really don't want to solve. But then you're saying, this is what we should do, ladies, tit for tat. Well, my thought process is, y'all don't have nobody around y'all that love y'all? Because can you imagine you sitting on a panel laughing at a dead man, a black dead man, and your husband is in the next room, your boyfriend's in the next room, your son's in the next room, your father's in the next room? I wonder how they gonna look at you hearing you do that. I wonder what your colleagues at your job, right, would feel about you doing that. I really wish that YouTube had your profile pic, right, and your whole name. Like you couldn't even use another name. So that way people know who you are. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So that way I know if you're a school teacher, I know if you work at the daycare, because I want to avoid you, like at all costs. And I want people to know this is the type of rhetoric and nonsense that you're pushing out online. Now, if you're willing to do that in real life, cool. If you're willing to carry that same badge of honor, to promote that same disrespect in real life, don't hide on social media. Don't hide on YouTube and cover your face and talk that bullshit. Do it in real life. That's why I said I don't want to sit online and beef with nobody. Like, if you that hard, do it in real life. Don't just have an axe and a gun and talk all this bullshit online. Go do it in real life. Do it in the community that you say you from. Now, if you can do it, then cool. All right, cool. But a lot of these people just talk. They talk and talk and talk, but they don't believe the shit they talking about. But they're willing to make a buck. They're willing to promote some type of shock value so you can notice them. She wants to be noticed so bad. The hatred that you promote for men, you really hate yourself. You're deflecting your feelings on men because you ain't got your shit right. If you had your shit right, don't no successful woman do no shit like that. Don't nobody who has a healthy mindset do no shit like that. Don't nobody that's enjoying life sit down and say, let me bash a bunch of... Oh my God. I'm gonna give y'all a couple more minutes and I'm out. Fuck this. This shit too much.
That will be fun and funny. Let's just start laughing at all of the brutal energy that's given to black men by other non-black men. Right, Jennifer Wade, cookies to die for. Those cookies were great. Those cookies must have tasted like the chef's kiss. Those cookies must have been every goddamn thing because his life was given for those damn cookies. Those cookies was lit. Do you hear me? Cookies to die for. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Jenny. Real funny, ain't it? Cookies to die for. I wonder what was the ingredients in those damn cookies. You know what? Maybe we should start.
I'm tough, but no. This is what we don't need. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel sorry for her. And I feel sorry for her because I feel like, imagine if she was a spokesman for bringing men and women together. Imagine how much good she could do. Imagine how positive of an impact it would be if she said, instead of trying to bash men, I'm going to say, hey, bro, do better. Work harder. We respect you. We got you. We got you. There's so many conversations that need to happen between men and women. And when you have people like this that promote the narrative of, I would rather talk bad about you than talk with you to promote anything positive. That's some crazy, dangerous shit. And I feel so sorry for my daughters that will have to deal with women like this. Man. Because you don't know who homes they're going to that have this going on. A whole laughing at dead black men. Like this is something I want my daughter around. This is a school teacher I want my daughter to have. This is a police officer I want to come to my home when there's a problem, so that way they can use their badge against me. This is the lawyer or the judge that now is sitting here and has to make a judgment in my favor or against me. This is the type of person that's going to use anything and everything against you because you are a black man and you're saying that's fair. I challenge you all to have the tough conversation. I challenge you to take this video and share it. And the reason why I'm saying share it is because somebody needs to add some balance to the negativity, to the nonsense. Somebody needs to speak on it in such a manner. Not one time did I say that she was a weave-wearing hooligan, you know, she's this, she's that. It's not about the jokes for me. This shit is not funny to me. It's not funny to me. It's not a game for me. I encourage you to get help, professional help. I encourage you to sit down with a psychiatrist that is going to let you know that you are deflecting a lot. What problems do you have? What problems do you have? We do a great job at using the analogy of what do you bring to the table. Can you imagine what this person brings to the table? Not only skeletons, but what type of toxicity, what type of narcissism, what type of dysfunctional behavior this person bringing to your table. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mario J. This is Tough Love. I normally say adult up. But now I'm going to say do better. Peace.